MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Elieser Hernandez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Tommy Edman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to him before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy. Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Left fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
At the plate now, Demetrius Lewis. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he lifts it in the air to right field. Sanchez is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play. Angel Rondon will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The designated hitter.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now to bat, John Birdie. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 5 on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the box now, Austin Dean.
The designated hitter.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Carlson.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he sends it on the ground to first. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. And not in time as the run scores.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
DeYoung digs in next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And they're runners at the corners now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
He smoked that changeup foul. That's why we're seeing the expansion of netting around baseball.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now, Demetrius Lewis. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half. Digging in will be Jesus Sanchez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch of the AB now. Sanchez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
First pitch on its way. Brian Anderson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really
Hey
well.
Honcho,
I'm
my
a big
friend,
believer
cheers.
in body
Emoji
language. He's
clinking
getting the
beer
ball,
mugs.
he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Carlson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They're down 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
A bouncer to the left side. A throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch on the way. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And that one yanked just foul.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now to the plate, here is Jazz Chisholm. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jorge Alfaro, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jazz Chisholm is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping up is Miguel Rojas. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson able to track it down for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in once again is Austin Dean. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And this throw gets away from him.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. De La Cruz will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1. So next to hit is Dylan Carlson. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And the ball's thrown right by him at third. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Jesus Luzardo answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jesus Luzardo.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cards lead it 5-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Brian De La Cruz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Number 5, John Birdie.
So now to the plate, John Birdie, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Lewis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Birdie, the runner at second with 1 away. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. It looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in next, Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A swing and a ground ball to third. The second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Garrett Cooper.
Now into the box, Garrett Cooper. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Demetrius Lewis, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cooper is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan.
Now at the plate is Nolan Arenado, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball. Oh.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. Fastball way outside, and that's to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Cooper is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now it'll be Jazz Chisholm. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of.
First offering on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Miguel Rojas is on deck. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Brian De La Cruz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Rojas rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they now trail by only 2.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his 2nd knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
John Birdie stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Marlins 3. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Austin Dean.
Number 5.
Now here's the first offering. A flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dio. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and Hill's going to at least get one more at that in this one.
So this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
So here is Dylan Carlson. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. He's got it. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Zach Thompson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He'll get it into second.
The center fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
So now to the plate, Demetrius Lewis. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1
Hey,
strike.
this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Redbirds 10. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. First delivery to him. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Next to stand in is Brian Anderson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
Jordan Holloway comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Austin Dean.
Number 5.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Sanchez is there, and he has it for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. And he fouls this one off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there.
Tommy Edman.
In now, Tommy Edman, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Carlson at 3rd. Edman on at 2nd with 2 down. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Please join us for the tradition.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Marlins. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in is the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
Now here's the pitch.
No.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter, number 2.
Next, it'll be
Second
Jazz
baseman.
Chisholm. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Hit on the ground to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Ready to take his hacks again. Demetrius Lewis blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Fouled off. Goldschmidt aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Oh, and he misses it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Anthony Bass Runners now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, number 5.
So now to the plate, Austin Dean. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. Here's the 1-0. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now here is Yadier Molina. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And that misses for ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Ready now is Miguel Rojas. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian De La Cruz. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brian De La Cruz becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box now, John Birdie. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tommy Edman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Next up, Paul DeYoung. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Edman stands at first with 1 out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And now in the box, Demetrius Lewis. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cooper finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Matty V, this is historic. 10 bombs in 1 game, Hero. Are you kidding me?
It's so hard to hit a baseball, Dan. It's probably the hardest thing to do in all of sport. And for these teams to combine for 10 home runs between the 2 of them is really historic.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Giovanni Gallegos takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Gallegos, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. At the plate now is Brian Anderson. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Garrett Cooper comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
What's so frustrating as a pitcher, you make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So now here is Jorge Alfaro. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their last strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The St. Louis Cardinals hammered out 21 hits as a team in this one. Angel Rondon earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Eliezer Hernandez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the